There's never been a better time to join the world of 3D printing or, for experienced makers, to upgrade. With the right printer, you can make models, toys, hooks, stands, replacement parts for electronics, or a new case for your Raspberry Pi. You can get one of the best 3D printers and plenty of material for well under $300 in 2022. So consider what you'll be making with it and read on to learn more. Number 1. Creality Ender FLSun Pro. Creality's Ender FLSun Pro is the latest and most impressive iteration of the popular Ender 3 line. Not a cheap DIY 3D printer in need of upgrades like its predecessors. The $479 FLSun Pro arrives fully loaded, delivering an out-of-the-box experience that's simple for beginners and powerful for experienced makers. The Ender FLSun Pro comes mostly assembled and only took us about 15 minutes and a handful of bolts to put together. Bit leveling, the bane of makers new to the hobby, is no longer a worry with Creality's CR Touch Probe. This is by far one of the easiest auto-leveling systems we've tested. The list of improvements the Ender FLSun Pro has over the humble Ender 3 is massive. It has the Sprite Direct Drive with an all-metal hoten, a PI-coated steel flex plate, a colored touch screen, tension knobs, a storage drawer, a light kit, and even a better spool holder. The FLSun Pro also comes with a swappable toolhead, allowing you to add the optional laser module for engraving. Number 2. Elegoo Mars 2 Pro. If you're getting into resin 3D printing for the first time, you have an overwhelming number of options and price points. The good news for beginners is you don't have to sacrifice your budget for quality. You can find the easy-to-use Mars 2 Pro on sale for as little as $200. Its smaller build volume is perfect for gaming miniatures and trinkets, but not larger models. And though its TOC resolution may not be the most detailed among resin printers, it is miles ahead of the quality you can achieve with a filament-based machine. The Mars 2 Pro comes with a built-in filter system that I found really helps with fumes associated with resin printing. Its spring-loaded self-leveling build platforms is hands down the easiest system we've ever used. Number 3. Anycubic Kobra Go. The Anycubic Kobra Go is the perfect budget 3D printer for new makers wanting to learn the craft, as well as seasoned pros who want a trouble-free second or third machine. Sure, it doesn't have a fancy touch screen, but it does have two features that make life easy: auto bed leveling and a PI-coated flex plate. Anycubic kept the cost low, a remarkable $219, by making this version a DIY kit with a cheaper Bowden-style extruder. Its tiny knob-controlled screen might seem like a step backwards, but it's so easy to navigate I didn't even mind. The extra half hour or so spent assembling the printer is well worth the $100 you're saving when compared to the standard Kobra or the similarly kitted out Creality Ender 3 Neo. Opens in new tab. Number 4. FLSun V400. 3D printing can be a very slow process, but not with the FLSun V400. It's a Delta printer running Clipper, and can theoretically reach speeds up to 400 mm/s, but we only had a profile that could take it to 150 mm/s, still 3 times faster than a typical FDM printer, easily 4 times faster than an Ender FLSun Pro running flat out. Clipper is a faster firmware for 3D printers and a favorite upgrade by makers looking to squeeze extra speed from their machines. It's normally installed on a Raspberry Pi that you connect to your printer, so this is the first time we've seen it running natively on hardware from the factory. The FLSun V400 doesn't sacrifice quality or build volume in exchange for all that speed. Its high-flow nozzle and volcano-style hoten keeps the filament flowing smoothly for wonderfully detailed prints. The printer has a roomy 300 circular build plate and can fit items up to 410 tall. This could easily be your main printer or a speedy prototype machine. Number 5. Anycubic Kobra. If you're looking for a 3D printer that delivers excellent quality while also being easy to operate, the Anycubic Kobra is for you. It's so easy to assemble, you'll be printing within 30 minutes of unboxing. It has an easy-to-load direct drive and an auto bed leveling system that takes the headache out of achieving a perfect first layer. The print surface is a magnetic plate with a PI coating that grips while hot and magically releases when cool. Be sure to add a roll of filament to your cart when buying the Anycubic Kobra because you'll be printing up a storm on its generous 220x 220x 250 print volume. Number 6. Prusa MK3S Plus. Considered the best 3D printer overall by many aficionados, the Prusa MK3S Plus has received countless industry accolades and awards, and with good reason. The MK3S Plus is a powerhouse 3D printer that combines reliable hardware, feature-rich software, and a support channel that makes the Prusa's signature black and orange hardware a common sight in 3D printing farms. The MK3S Plus is based on the i3 platform and has benefited from several generations of incremental upgrades which have resulted in one of the best 3D printers on the market. Silent stepper drivers, removable textured build platforms, automatic bed leveling probe, and more. The list of features that come stock on the Prusa MK3S Plus is certainly impressive, but that's only part of the story with the MK3S Plus. Prusa has developed their own slicer app, Prusa Slicer, for processing 3D models and is actively adding new features requested by the community. Features like the ability to paint on support material, create variable layer heights, and generate custom printer profiles are examples of how Prusa Slicer enables the MK3S Plus to leap ahead of the competition. Number 7. Phrozen Sonic Mini 8K. If you're looking for the most precise prints around, the Phrozen Sonic Mini 8K is your best choice. This MSL resin 3D printer sports a 7.1-inch mono LCD screen that operates at 7500 x 3240, which results in a show-stopping 0.22xy resolution, the highest on the market. It comes fully assembled and is easy to use. Just calibrate and go. It also boasts native integration with both the Chidibox and Lychee Slicer apps. Combine the Sonic Mini 8K with Phrozen's Aqua Gray 8K resin and you'll see smoother prints with more crispy details than ever before. The Phrozen Sonic Mini 8K has a sturdy metal build, dual rails, and an all-metal vat with feet that prevent the FEP sheet from touching your work surface. The build plate is laser-etched for amazing adhesion. Number 8. Creality Ender 2 Pro. If you're looking for your first 3D printer and don't want to spend a lot of money, the Ender 2 Pro is a great choice. The machine retails for $169, but can often be found on sale for much less. We bought it for just $129 at Micro Center. Many printers at this price point are novelties built of cheap plastic, but the Ender 2 Pro is a solid workhorse, or perhaps pony that shares many parts with its big brothers of the Ender 3 line. In our tests, the Ender 2 Pro delivered great print quality when used with discement filament and a slicer. Our prints of 3D Vinci, a model of a Bo People often for testing, and a Crystal Dragon looked fabulous. Number 9. Anycubic Kobra Plus. When you want a little more elbow room than the average 3D printer, the Anycubic Kobra Plus has your back. With a generous 300x300x315 build volume and a near-perfect auto bed leveling system, the Kobra Plus is the perfect tool for big projects. Competitively priced at $499, the Kobra Plus has a lightweight Bowden extruder paired with a volcano-style hotend for faster printing. Big glass beds can be a problem on some printers, but Anycubic's formula for carborundum coating is just right. When it was heated up, we found the Kobra Plus bed to be tacky to the touch, which really grabbed onto the prints. If you allow the bed to cool thoroughly, prints release easily and only need a tiny bit of persuasion from a scraper.